here I'm with another edition of my consolidating, cleaning, organizing my makeup. So what I have actually in this box is a mixture of the lip products that I had cleaned out a couple of weeks ago, and then with the face products. So and then I have the other box with all the eye stuff as well. So I'm steadily cleaning everything out little by little. So here we go. Okay, so this is my face stuff. So there's tons of stuff. It could be blushes, bronzers, powders, primers, some foundation and concealers. So there's just a lot of stuff in here. It's ridiculous how much is in here. So I'm gonna go through it. There's some unopened items in here, which I've already started taking some of them out, and I put them over here. This is brand new that I just got. It's a bronzer. But okay, so let's go ahead and just get through it. This one here I went to my sister-in-law's house and I didn't have my foundation. I needed to touch up and I wanted to try something different, so I got this one here. It's just a cream kind of foundation. It's okay. It's good for when you just need something, you know, in your purse. It's good for that. So actually I think I need to stick it in my purse. This I haven't opened yet. This is a Fit Me powder, so I'm going to stick this over here in the unopened pile. This bronzer here, I don't know. I'm really not sure about it yet, so I need to play with it a little bit more and see if I'm going to keep it. I think it looks like a decent color, because although it's dark, it's not that dark, you know. So I'll keep that one there. I'm going to try to separate each one to what they are. So bronzers I'm going to stick over here. Let's see. Let me just find all the bronzers. Okay, so this one, I like this one. This is from Rimmel. This is a natural bronzer. I'm not very good at using them, so I'm trying. This one I'm almost done with. I've been using it every day, trying to get the last little tiny bit out of it, so almost done. This I've had forever. This is just some sheer cover. I'm going to get rid of that. I'll put all that up here. This is completely empty. Don't know why I have it. I'm going to get rid of that. This is a bronzer from sheer cover. It's not even opened anything, so I'm going to go stick that on the opened pile. Here's another Milani bronzer. This one is a good bronzer. I'm going to keep that one as well. Don't know. Oh, here's the other one. From Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. It hasn't been used yet, so I'm going to put that in the although it's opened, it hasn't been used, so I'm going to stick that in this side over here. Happy Booster, I think this is a bronzer. Glow and Mood Boosting 2-in-1 bronzer and a blush. So obviously I'm going to stick that in the unopened pile as well. This one too. Sexy Booster, Sexy Glow Blush. This has a great scent to it. It's really, really nice. Not sure if it's the same shade or not. It might be, but I noticed that it has a lot of sheen to it, like a glow to it on your cheeks, so I don't really like it all that much. That's not for me. Some people really like it, but that's pretty cool. So it looks like that, and it smells like, it smells really nice, and it has like a little brush there that I haven't used. Oh, this one's not open yet. Actually, I have the little pair to it right here. I love, this is like a blush bronzer all-in-one kind of a thing. I actually got two of them, 2 extra ones, and I gave one to a friend of mine because I loved it so much I wanted her to try it. So I'm going to put this in the unopened and keep that, and put this over here where the bronzers are. This blush, I got it in a prize mail. This is from Lancome. I think it's a blush. Is it a blush? Yeah, it says it's a blush, but it's a dark blush. I haven't used it yet. So I'm going to keep that over here in the unopened pile. Wow, my unopened pile is kind of big. Another blush here. I just recently got this. This is the Nude Wear line from Physicians Formula. Cute packaging. It's really adorable. It has a little mirror there, which I haven't used. And it's, although it looks bold, it's really not. You really have to dig your brush into it to get any color off of it, which I actually kind of like. I've been using this one like every day. This is the Benefit Havana blush. It just looks like that. It smells like chocolate, right? Or no, candy. It smells like candy. It's just like a very light kind of faint color.
It smells like
I like
candy
that.
cane.
Contouring blush and bronzer from e.l.f. I haven't used it recently just because I actually had it in the back of everything. So I'll put that over here where the bronzing stuff is. This is, I think it's like a shimmer. It doesn't say what it is on the palette. It looks like a bronzing kind of highlighting palette, I guess. I'm going to try this out again and see how it is. I'll put it over there with my bronzers. This is from NYX. I haven't used it yet because it's kind of like, it seems like a bit shimmery if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Well, it's a blush. I don't know. I have to try it out and see how it is. I'm not sure about it. This I got in an Ipsy bag. This is a bronzer. Actually, right? Is it a bronzer? Yeah, it's a bronzer. It's just like the faintest brown kind of color, and it's matte, which I really like that it's matte. So, and I've used it a few times. All of these here, these are all blushes in here. This is from Bare Minerals. I barely use it. It's really pretty. I use it more for eyes than I do as a blush. Maybe I'll put this with my eye stuff. Let me put this over here. This NYX blush is pretty awesome. I really like cream blushes. It takes a little tiny bit of work. You just dab it onto your cheeks and then you kind of blend it out. Like I'll just take it and dab it on like that and then blend it out. It blends out perfect, especially if you're using like a liquid foundation. It's in Swiss Dot. It says it right there. So it's just like this little tiny, it stinks because it's so small and it's hard. You can see it's hard to get on your brush, but boy, is it pigmented. You got to be really careful with that. This Maybelline Dream Mousse. I love this one. This one is fantastic. You can put it with a brush or you can use it with your fingers and just dab it onto your cheeks. It blends in perfectly. It's great. I love it. Oh, I just got this in an Ipsy bag like, what, 2 months ago or something like that? This is great. This is super duper pigmented. Look at that. So if you're gonna use that, you gotta be really careful. But it does, if you just tap it and just lightly put it on, it's great. I wish I had more of these in different shades. This one is in the shade Fresh Melon. This from Bare Minerals, it's almost completely, there's just a tad bit in there. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. I used to use strictly powder foundations. This is a highlighting.
I like those colors.
I don't think it does anything. I think it's crap. Sorry. I used it a lot thinking that it was doing something, and I don't think it does anything. So for that, I'm gonna get rid of it. This, although it's in the box, I'm pretty sure I used it. Yeah, I think I just kind of swatched it. It's too light for my skin tone. So,
and there's another one.
Yeah, I can't use it, sadly. So, that is to the get rid of pile. So that's from Benefit. Some kind of gorgeous foundation. Is it a foundation? Yeah. Foundation for fair skin. So I can't use that. What is this? Okay, this is a foundation which I probably won't ever use, so I'm going to get rid of that. This I've had forever. I don't even want to open it. It's from NYC. Some color correction, whatever. I'm going to get rid of that. Oh, here's another blush. I got this in, I think it was a Beauty Box 5. It's a great, great blush, so I'm going to definitely keep that one. It has great color, super, super bold color, and a little bit of that goes a long way. It's a really pretty blush. All right, I think I got all the blushes and bronzers out of here. Here's another sheer cover that's almost completely empty. I'm getting rid of that. Don't know why I have that. All right, I guess we'll get into the powders. Okay, so this Revlon translucent powder, I've been using this. I heard a tip to put your moisturizer and your primer on, and then you put a little light layer of some translucent powder before your liquid foundation, and it's supposed to stay all day. So I've been trying that out for a couple days. So far, so good. So I'm gonna keep that. Here's another e.l.f. high definition translucent powder. This is good. I don't use it all the time, but it is really good powder. It's just very, very, very messy. So I'll keep that. Oh, I forgot. I have this blush palette. I got this from Cynthia a couple years ago for Christmas. This is a great, great palette, so I'm definitely going to keep this. It's from Tarina Tarantino. Look at that. So pretty.
I like all the colors.
Oh, I got this. I won this from Juice Beauty. This is a highlighter, but I use it more like a blush or whatever. It's a fantastic cream blush. I love this one. This is excellent. So if you ever get a chance to get this one, I would highly recommend it. It's great.
So you're going to keep it.
Mm-hmm. So here's another powder. This is from Rimmel. This is a Stay Matte. It's just a good powder. So I put a little puff in there to use it because I like to like kind of press on my T-zone. So it's good for that. This one I recently got. This is the Nude Wear powder. It had that stupid CVS sticker. I wish it didn't have it right there on the face. But that's what that looks like. And again, this one also has the little back with the little mirror back there and the brush. A great, great light powder. Excellent. It looks like it would be too dark or anything, but it's not. It's perfect. Love that. This powder here from Physicians Formula, this is a foundation powder if I'm not mistaken. Mineral Wear Talc-Free Mineral Face Powder in Buff Beige. These have really nice coverage, so if you're a powder foundation lover, then this would be a nice little thing for you. So I do like to use that. This one, it's probably all dried out by now. I haven't opened this in such a long time, so I'll probably get rid of it.
Yeah.
This concealer, I got this to review. It's a really nice concealer. It's very, 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 very rich and very creamy. And it's super high coverage foundation. I'm sorry, concealer. So it's great for like under the eyes, and it does kind of blend out well if that's what you need to do. So you can see it blends out. What else? Oh, here's I've never used this. I think I might have tried to use it. It's a Smart Shade blush, but you have to work so hard at it, and I'm not willing to work so hard at it. So for that, I'm going to get rid of this. So, yeah. I didn't like that. I think that was a bad idea from Almay. This Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. It's a foundation. I like it. It's okay. It's a weird consistency. So it's just like a moussey consistency. And this one is in the color, I don't know.
Brown.
No, it's not. And Sandy Beige. That's what that is right there. So I'll just put it here. It has like a medium coverage. It's okay, but I'll keep it. I got this from Camilla a few years ago. It's a cream blush. It's really good. I like it.
You got it before I was born.
Maybe. So it's really nice. A little tiny bit, and then you tap it out all over. It goes a long way. It's great. I just recently got this in a swap from Dawn. I haven't used it just yet because obviously you see I have so many that I haven't used yet. So I'm going to actually put this over in the unused stack over here. Here's another concealer. This is from Sheer Cover. This is a decent concealer. I know a lot of people still love to use this Sheer Cover concealer. It's good. I use, I can't find a concealer that I like, so I'm still on the hunt for a concealer that actually works. Let's see, what else do I got in here? Alright, this is almost empty. This is the Sheer Cover Nourishing Moisturizer. It's almost done, so I'm going to get rid of that. This Revlon Age Defying, I think it's a concealer, under eye concealer. Let me see. Actually, I liked this a lot, but I hadn't seen it in forever. So it's skin toned, which is great because I really am looking for a skin toned concealer. This Palladio powder, I love this powder. I've had it forever and it's still going strong. It's a fine powder. I just use it to put it all over on my T-zone and stuff like that. It's great. I love that. Definitely keeping that. This one from Airspun, I haven't used it yet. Did I even? I haven't even opened it yet. So I always wanted it and now I have it, but I haven't used it yet. So I'm gonna actually stick this over in the unopened pile. Is just stick all those foundations over here on this side. Let me see. Alright, this Revlon Nearly Naked, I use it every so often. I'm going to keep that. This Revlon Skin Matching Makeup, it's just like the Almay one. So it's a white, it's white and then it blends into your skin as you put it on. So if you need something just on a light day or whatever, when you put it on, it'll just blend right out into your skin. So that's a very light coverage. Put this over here. Let's switch. All right, switch. Let's put this stuff over here. I'm actually gonna try to use this one again. It looks really nice and creamy still. Okay, so this, what is this? Maybelline Superstay. This one is in the color Pure Beige. I might have used it once or something like that, or a couple, I don't know. I might have used it a couple times. But it changes into a completely different shade on your face. So for that, I'm going to get rid of this. I don't like that, changing colors on your face in midday. You look like Oompa Loompa. This one, actually I need to try to use this again. I don't remember this, and I think I might have used it once or twice, so I'm going to leave it here to try it out one more time. This one I haven't tried. I got this in a swap from Dawn, so I'm going to leave it here to try that out. This one here, Instant Age Rewind, I need to try that, so I'm going to leave that here. This one is the newer one from Garnier. This is for the oily skin. Fantastic. It's a super liquidy consistency, but it's super highly pigmented. So I like to use that before my foundation when I remember. Put that over here. What else? More primers or creams or whatever. These CC creams, one of them I've used, one of them I have not. Let me see which one. This one I think is the one that's brand new because it feels heavier, so I'm going to stick this on the unused pile. But this is just a light, I don't know, BB cream, CC cream, it makes no difference. They're definitely not full coverage, so it's okay. I probably will swap it out with something. It's not the best thing. This BB cream here, I got this from maybe She Speaks or Vocal Point or something like that. It's one of those that you put on your skin and it's white and then you blend it out and it changes colors to match your skin tone. It's super lightweight, so I heard a lot of people don't like it because it breaks them out. I would like to try it again and see how it is. I like to use these BB creams underneath my makeup. This from Joyer. I'm going to start using all these little mini things up. So I'm going to find a little spot to put them so I can put them in my bathroom and use all these up. This I haven't used yet. So this is just a moisture tint. This little tiny Pure Mineral CC cream. I want to try to use all of these things up. Let's see, this Naked Skin, put that over there. Pacifica, I think it's a BB cream. All Night Multi-Purpose, yep, BB cream. So I'm going to definitely try to use all these up. This one here, I got this, I forgot what box it was. But it's a nice golden tint, I believe. It's an illuminator, actually. It's weird to have an illuminator in a little tube like that. So it's very nice. Put that here. This one is like a moisturizer. I remember we got this from Clout. I think it was Clout or something like that. And it was supposed to be the new Olay CC cream or BB cream or something like that. I think it was a CC cream. And this one says the total effect 7-in-1. And when I contacted the company, it just said that it's the exact same product. They just relabeled it CC cream. So that's why they got rid of that. But it's a good moisturizer. Okay, these little foundations from NARS. These are a nice little, I've used it once or twice, just using it like a contour because it's a little bit darker than my skin tone. So I'm going to keep those and use those up. And this powder, I don't know if I need to try it again and see if it matches my skin tone or not. I can't even get it. So go ahead and keep that and use that up. Now I think everything else in here is primers in this little container here. This one you can see I cut the top off of it. This is a Laura Geller spackle primer. I couldn't get nothing else out, and I've already used it 3 more times since then, and there's still maybe a couple more uses out of there right there. So I love this primer. It's really good. So I'm definitely keeping that and using that one up. Okay, so this is a mattifying moisturizer, so I do like that. I'm almost out. I've been trying to use that up. This one here is a primer from Mirabella. I'm not sure. I just haven't gotten around to using the primer yet, so I'm going to scoot things over and start putting them in there. The Miracle Blur Revitalift, it definitely does blur out your face. The only problem that I have is that my skin gets very oily throughout the day with this. So I just might use that powder technique with this, and maybe let's see how it helps, because this is a really good blurring cream. It works out really well that way. So maybe if I do it the other way. This is another shine control kind of cream. This was like a really big thing in either My Glam or Ipsy way back in the day, because it says, I think it says something with meaningful beauty underneath the label. This Tarte, what is this? This is a primer from Tarte. I haven't used it yet, but I'll put that here. This here from Pixie, this is another primer. I have not used this yet. Actually, I think I might take these primers and put them off to the side since I haven't used them. I'll put it in the unused pile. This is a line filler. I'm not sure about this. I tried to use it. I got into my little black bag. It's got a weird like roller ball kind of a thingy there. So I'm not sure about that, but I'll put that over here. This DDF Wrinkle Resist Pore Minimizer. I want to try to use that up here. That Gal. This is a face primer. I've been trying to use that up. This is really good. This is the Baby Skin from Maybelline. It's a nice primer. Can't complain. This Fix and Perfect Pro primer. This is the clear one, I believe. Is it the clear one? Yeah, this is the clear one. It's okay. It's not the best, but I'll use it. I kind of use this when I don't know, random days. That's not supposed to be in here. This is almost done. It's just a little tiny bit left. I think after I'm done using this one up, I'm going to cut the top and use that one up. This is a moisture tint, so I'm going to put this over here to use that. This Smashbox primer. I definitely want to use that. I've been using that one as well. I used that when I went on vacation. This Dr. Jart BB cream, I have not used this yet. I'm going to put this up here. This is a Bodyography primer. I got this in a swap from Dawn. I used it a couple times. It's just like this Smashbox primer. It's very similar to that. It's good. This Revlon BB cream, I used it once or twice. But I definitely want to try to use it a little bit more. So I'll put that over here. Oh, this is my favorite. Should I not? I don't even need to say anything. Professional. I love that. This Eclose, we got this, I think it was Clout. It came with a whole entire kit of like moisturizers and all this other stuff. A great, I think it was like 4 different things. It's a great primer. It's kind of thick, so you, and it's a little tiny bit gritty, but it's a good primer. It's different than any other primer I've ever used. So I don't use it all the time, but I like it. It says it hydrates, primes, and evens skin tone over time. So I do like that. This, I'm almost done with this. I've had this forever. I've been trying to use it up, but I tend to just try to use lots of different primers all together, so it's hard for me to use one item up. But I definitely have been making a point to use this one. This Tarte, I'm almost done with this one too. So I like this primer as well. Fix and Perfect, this is the pinky toned primer. It's got like, it's supposed to be like a skin correcting primer. It's kind of creamy. It has a very perfumey scent to it, but I put up here, makeup doesn't last. It's worn, it wears off, so I don't know. I guess it's okay to use on a day. I guess I'm not planning on doing too much. This is a serum. It shouldn't be here. Laura Mercier primer. It's a very liquidy primer. I've used it a couple of times. So put that there. Oh, this is like a blush stick or something like that, I think. Oh yeah, it's like a blush kind of stick. It says all over. I think it's an all over stick, so you can use it on your eyes or cheeks or whatever, or lips. So I'll put that with the blushes over here. This BB cream, I'm gonna put it in here to use that. And I think that's everything. Alright, so I do have everything separated. These are all the unused, unopened things here. Some foundations and BB creams and CC creams or whatever. Different primers and some moisturizers, mattifying moisturizers. All that is to the trash or to give away. That's my cord for my camera. Powders right there. A couple little concealers right there. I didn't bring my concealers out. I have a separate drawer for those. So again, my powders and stuff. Bronzers and blushes. Okay, so this is how I ended up sticking my blushes. I don't really like it in here like this, but, and bronzers. I think I'm gonna figure out something else to do with it. And then I just kind of stuck, is it here? No, is it there? All the unused face products back there because I have all these unused BB creams in here, which I didn't take out. And some more Almay Smart Shade CC creams and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's all the unused stuff there. This little container here is what I use on a day-to-day basis. So I just kind of I haven't gone through this stuff. These are all the different mascaras that I'm currently using and trying to use up. My primer that I'm using for my eyes right now. Eyeliner or whatever. So I stuck the primers here, the face primers. These are the ones I really want to try to use up here. The powders, it's like a luminizer and those creams. And then I stuck all the foundations right there and BB creams, CC creams. That's actually all the different foundations that I use. Like I've been using this one and this one every single day. I put the darker one like in the hollows of my cheeks, and then I put the lighter one all over my face. So I just kind of alternate and decide whichever one I want to use for the day. I have these that are empty, practically empty, and I just have to get around to using them up. So those are practically empty right there. Yeah, so I like to use, I love my foundation, but when it gets almost empty, I just go get a new one. I don't use up the old ones. But yeah, that's that. In this little container right here, I just have like my liners that I like to use all the time. These are my two favorites right there. And then these are all my concealers, which I don't know what the heck to do with them because I don't know how to use concealers. So that's everything. Thank you so much for tolerating me through that whole entire thing. That seemed like forever. But that's it, and we'll see what's next. Maybe my samples or something like that, or hair stuff. I don't know. So I'll see you again in another video. Bye!